Hey guys, welcome back. Before we begin, this is actually right after I edited everything. I just want to say that thank you so much for the support so far. As you could probably tell, the quality in this video is a lot better than it was in the first one. I did so much work to figure everything out. I've been just doing a lot of behind the scenes work and all that stuff, making things look perfect and work so you guys can have satisfactory content to watch. Other than that, this video, while the video and audio quality has been improved a little bit, I can honestly say it's a little bit all over the place. Um, I kind of went in without a plan. I lied. I did have a plan. It just didn't go according to plan. And also, it didn't really help that, unfortunately, a lot of my footage kept getting corrupted while I was in the middle of recording. And I'm not exactly sure why, so that's another thing I need to work on. So I just want to make this a quick announcement for the official beginning. Also, you'll notice my skin does change in the middle of it. I go over this later. Uh, we're gonna be sticking with this period, so get used to it. Anyways, let's go right into episode 2 of our Minecraft LP, and I'll catch you once again. So, welcome back to the Minecraft LP in 1.15. It is your boy, BaronKoi, and as you can see, these guys are having a party right behind me. I've taken the liberty of locking them up because they've gotten themselves stuck, and we're going to need these guys for some villager breeding in the future. We can't have them dying. Also, I have another. I don't want to call them victims. They're not victims. No. Nah, they're enjoying their time. They're enjoying their pond. Welcome to the pond. I am BaronKoi, the owner of the pond. Anyways, we have another attendee over there hanging out. And we have another one down that way. And real quick, let us plug this back up so they stay nice and safe. Stay nice and warm. Stay nice and warm. Everything's safe in the pond. We got another attendee right here. He's enjoying his time. He's currently he's doing some big projects. Yes, big projects. But for real, as you would guess, we actually lock them up in these places to keep them safe so they don't transform or go missing because we're going to need them for villager breeding farms in the future, for emeralds, for mending, for all the good stuff. It's going to be a blast. Also, a creeper blew up outside my house. I've yet to repair it because it kind of happened in the middle of the intro and, well, I didn't feel like it. I better do that. But, real quick, my friends, let me tell you about what happened off camera. As you can see, I got some nice iron armor and looking very snazzy. I'm feeling very safe for the early game. Now, normally when I do off-camera mining, I do about an hour trip and see what we get for about an hour. Now, that's pretty normal. So why the big introduction? Well, this has been, by far, the most successful hour-long trip I have ever done in the beginning of Minecraft. Right here holds all our goodies. And if we take a look inside, as you can see, we did very good for ourselves. Very good for the first ever mining trip for 1 hour. Now you might be thinking, this isn't good. There's no diamonds. Well, my friends, that is where you're wrong. You see, it was by far the best trip I've ever had. And behind me is this chest. This chest contains the amount of diamonds that we got. How many you might be thinking? Was it 20? Was it only 10? How good did he do? Well, that doesn't help the mood at all. Oh, 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 I don't think I should show you now. I feel like that's a bad omen. That is, oh, oh dear. Alright, well, now that the rainstorm is over, well, I feel safe. I feel like we can actually show you the diamond count now. No bad omens happening here, nothing at all. We have nothing but good luck. Lady Fortuna is on our side. Now, let's take a look inside that chest, shall we? This here contains all the diamonds that we got from our hour-long mining trip. We saw what we got here. Let's see what we have here. What? What is this? Where'd they all go? There's no way. I... One diamond? I've collected... No. The thunderstorm really did create a bad omen. Oh, this is terrible. My friends, I'm so sorry. In memory of all the diamonds that have been missing due to our terrible luck, we are going to take this one diamond and sacrifice it. So let us pick it up and burn it to Lady Fortuna for us to have good fortune in the future. Oh. Oh, I must have misplaced them. That is right, my friends. You saw that number correctly. 49 diamonds from a single trip. 1 hour. Mining in a straight line. Do know, the mine is right here. Go straight down, and that's all it is. Went straight down and just kept going straight. And we got all those resources for 1 hour. I've never had that good of a trip this early in the game. And I can honestly say it's going to be a good time. Because with that, we are going to do some more off camera. We are going to get some farms going. We're going to get a sugarcane farm so we can get paper as fast as we can. So we get some enchantments. Because those diamonds, they got to get put to use. They need some diamond tools to be put on. And they need enchanted. Treated well. Like the real diamonds they should. So that is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to start doing some farms, some food farms so we don't starve, some sugarcane farms for the enchantments, all the good stuff. We're going to do it all. So I will catch you once again whenever something happens. I don't know. We'll see where this cuts off to. So welcome back. So I thought so far we got some farmland going on behind us. There's even more. I'll show you later. A little progress update. So as you can see, we just have the farmland tilled out around the beehive because the bees actually make the crops grow faster whenever they pollinate and go over it. It acts a little bit like bone meal. As soon as it hits it, it will go up one stage. And so we have this little farm right here. This farm right here is going to be our personal farm. So this is going to be bread for our stuff, carrots, and all that stuff. There's an even bigger farm over in the right direction. Sorry about that. With the 3 beehives. So let's take a trip on over. And I also thought, I might be thinking of introducing a tilled path all the way through, leading over there too. And along the shore right here, I think is where we're going to have the sugar cane. All the farms that we have right now are going to be automated in the future. But as of right now, I like to just have a little thing going on where, we'll do it ourselves until we have enough resources to start automating everything. Well, so on our way, as I said, we're going to have sugarcane lined up here. I'll show you that later. And over here is where we have this big tilled land between these 3 beehives, perfectly coordinated. I plan on filling up this hole to make it look a little bit nicer. And honestly, aside from tilling the land and all that and filling in holes and all that, I think the place will look tremendous by itself. We don't really have to do any decoration. We have the bees, and we have the trees, and the flowers everywhere. It looks great. And here, I did the same thing. Every water source, just like over there, is underneath the tree. And obviously it's a 9x9 around the tree for each single one. And I added an additional one because there's just a random patch of grass in the middle. So I thought I'd just make it a big one. And with this, we're going to be growing mostly carrots, potatoes, and wheat. It's really going to be out it. If I found melon seeds and pumpkin seeds, we'll also grow those for later with trading with villagers. But essentially, I'm going to cut back. We're going to plant everything, and we're going to check out the land, and I will cut back once again once everything is planted, everything's growing and looking pretty. So I will catch you once again in a little bit. So we are back, and as you can see, we did a little bit of work. Right behind us is a farm slowly growing. This one is just a starter farm. The other farm is not filled up yet. Once everything gets growing, we'll be filling up the other farm. We just don't have enough crops on us yet. But the biggest thing is the area is all lit up. Now you only see 2 lanterns behind me. And that's because, nice and simply, all I did was take the trees right here and removed 1 birch. Unfortunately, I can't really remove the leaves right now. The shoes are inside. But I guess I could probably do this. If you go over here, a torch is sitting right there. I may mess this up, but you know what? That is perfectly fine. I can replace that. And I did that with most of the trees. So we get this nice, really look that we get walking down this pathway to our farms alongside everything. And I think it looks great. Could use a little bit more detail, but that is perfectly fine for now. Also, this path looks a little weird for some reason. I have to fix it. I just quickly did it, nothing too serious. As you can see, we have more crops growing over here. But this is what we have so far. Right now, we're just working on well, not even working. We're waiting on all the crops to grow and get stuff going. I went over here, and the cows were already penned up, so I've been starting to breed them. And just in general, we're just kind of slowly working along. We're waiting right now for everything and trying our best to do what with we have. I think I'll probably breed them again here in a sec. But other than that, I'm thinking that we are also going to work on some smaller farms. Obviously, this is all we really needed right now. I think the other thing that we need to get going on is probably get into the nether. We have the diamond tools. We could definitely go in and make the nether portal, grab some things from there. Other than that, I think we can just do a little bit more mining. Right now, it's kind of a waiting game, in my opinion. Reason being is just a lot of the things that we need to get through and do bigger things requires a lot of enchantments. They just make everything easier. At the same time, I have officially thought of a design for probably the big project. This project, ideally, actually, as much as I love the flower biome, I was actually thinking doing something in the desert. Now you might be thinking, why the desert? Well, I've never worked in the desert before, really. I've always liked desert designs and such, but I've never actually done it. So I thought maybe for the first time I might actually do it. I have a bunch of unique ideas for theming around things, but other than that, I don't know. I'm still not quite sure, but that is right now the biggest thing, probably topping my list. Look at that. It's a shame right now that shaders aren't exactly working, because this would be a beautiful set. Oh, sorry, it's not set, sunrise. Other than that, I'm going to catch you back right now. We're going to see what happens, and if anything happens, I will let you know. I currently want to go mine, and we have a bit of a visitor on our hands. I guess I haven't lit up the stairwell that much. Fair enough. It does not help. As you can see right here, our staircase to our strip mine kind of cuts through a really dangerous ravine. And I've realized they just walk on. Oh dear. Oh, 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 oh. We don't want any of that. He's gonna keep coming. I'm still yet to fill in all the stairs. I forget why I stopped. But anyways, right now we are doing a little bit more strip mining. Not because of resources. Granted, resources are a bonus. You can never have enough resources. But we need lots of cobblestone. Now, what are we going to do with the cobblestone? We are going to make a general mob farm. As of right now, I haven't seen any spawners nearby, so we don't really have a good reliance of XP. So up here, we have all the cobblestone we have so far, but we are going to need much, much more. Other than that, we got a few more resources is what we're looking at right now. A little bit more diamonds. Not as good as our first trip, but that's perfectly fine. More redstone, more coal, and we got more stuff cooking right here. Nothing is in here. So, we're just going to keep on cooking up some resources, getting some cobblestone, and setting ourselves along. The farms are coming in nicely. I feel like it's a bit slow. But that might be because there are so many flowers all over the place that they're not really hanging out around here. It's not as efficient as it could be, but that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Other than that, we're gonna keep on mining. And other than that, the general mob farm is probably gonna be in that direction. mostly because it's going to be big. It's going to be a 3-story, up in the air, really big build. So we can have max efficiency for it. And this is for XP, this is for general looting, and all that good stuff. So we are going to try and fill up that chest. And we're going to do just a little bit more mining, keep on going, and I will catch you back once we get some progress done. So we're going to take a quick second and have a little talk. You see, for the last almost hour, I have been recording and messing with villager trading a whole bunch. I've been doing this a little nonstop, and we're gonna give him a little bit of time to reset. We're just gonna talk about how, unfortunately, I've come to the realization that the data that I recorded on has unfortunately become corrupt. So about over 10 minutes worth of footage has gone down the drain. So with that, we are going to recap everything that has happened. Over here, we have a villager who is a librarian and currently locked on a mending book. As you can tell right now, it's a little expensive, but at least we have this locked in for the future. Now, you might be asking, how did we lock him in? We have no emeralds, especially this amount. Well, before it becomes nighttime, over here, our other locked up villager is a smelter, or an armor? What are you? Armor. And with him, we got the coal trade. Now, it wasn't exactly cheap, but we still have even 64 plus amount of coal. So we did a bunch of trading, got exactly 9 emeralds, and 9 emeralds bought us a 1 bookshelf, so we can lock in the librarian right here. Now over here, we took 1 extra villager out of here to, also I need to lock this up, get our second librarian. Because the whole reason why I've been starting to do this is to get early game efficiency without a an enchantment table, because unfortunately mining is really slow with normal tools and we need a lot of cobblestone and we need so much right now, so we are just knocking out as much as we can. So we are having quite a problem right now, unfortunately. Another clip of lots of footage just got corrupted again. Oh, we have so much good luck and bad luck because we have an efficiency 5 now. I forget if I mentioned that already in the other video. I'm losing track. I'm losing track of everything. We have efficiency 5. We have them locked in. And right now we're going over here with a big stack of block of coal so we can get ourselves some emeralds. Unfortunately, it is very expensive, but I really need that efficiency 5 for what we're doing. It will be well worth it in the end. So let's trade with him a bunch. I'm going to try and reset this every time. Yep, went down. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. Perfect. Alright, don't think it's going down. Alright, still there. Almost there. And that should be enough. I think it's 24. 24 in a book? I think that sounds about right. And we do still have 1 spare leather from the cows that we killed over yonder. Again, I don't know how much I've shown, but right now I wouldn't say you're missing much. I guess I'll do a big recap at the end to make sure that I have everything essentially covered that has happened, but oh, there's so much going on. So let's go over here. Let's grab that guy over there. Yeah, that one. Because these two have Silk Touch and Mending. Once again, I still don't know how much I've gone over. Oh, I've lost so much. But it's perfectly fine because we're also gaining so much out of it. That feels good. So we're going to go on over, make an anvil, slap this right on. It's only going to have efficiency 5 with no unbreaking, no fortune. But like I said, it'll be well worth it in the end. I hope. I'm pretty sure. I'm very confident in it. Yeah. Yeah, because we're going to have a big mob farm once we get all this cobblestone. And everything will be a breeze when it comes to levels and all that. So, let's go ahead, transform our coal back into blocks. There we go. Perfect. Put that back into here. Grab 3 of these, and I forget how much iron is. I'm getting achievements again, even though I've already gotten them. That's interesting. Oh, never seen that before. So where is the anvil? There it is. Perfect. We can slap that right. Well, not where I wanted it. Boom. And now, take this. This. I don't know why. I just want to see. There we go. Our first enchantment being efficiency 5 on the diamond pick. That feels wonderful. Again, I can't remember if I went over this. I have a new skin. Yeah. I just like the way it looks. Alright. Hopefully I didn't do that twice in a row. We're going to find out. Anyways. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm a little scared now because so much of my footage is going to be corrupted. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to go through, edit a little bit what we have so far, see what the length of this video is. And if it continues, we'll find out. If not, we're going to cut straight into a different outro. So let's find out. Hey guys, so we are back, and this is going to be the official outro because right now the video was a little disorganized. Also, walking in third person like this is a little harder than I thought. But real quick, we're going to just go over everything that has actually happened and everything because this video was kind of all over the place with the data corruption and everything. So, as I said, we have a complete farm going on here with crops here, sugarcane there, and even further crops over there. All of that ended up in the video nice and well. Inside here, nothing really much. We just ended up with an efficiency 5 pickaxe. This is great. So that is all that really happened in here. A little bit more storage, a little bit more resources in here. We are looking pretty good. Now, cows are slowly growing in population, so soon we'll have to slaughter you all. You didn't hear any of that. And here is our first librarian villager. He has been locked in with the Silk Touch book. Actually a pretty decent price. That's not bad for Silk Touch for not having him converted or anything, for making him cheaper. So he sits right there. Over here we have our mending villager. Now obviously mending is very expensive at 38 emeralds, but he's locked in and we will make this cheaper in the future. Now in order to get all the emeralds that we did to lock them in, we went on over here. We took one villager from here and put them over there, and another one and put them over there. That is one of them. They're kind of all over the place. So we have 2 villagers in the well as of right now. And over here we have 3rd villager, 3rd librarian locked in with efficiency 5. That is how we got this. And as I said, to get all the emeralds, sorry about that, we use the armorer, which we've been trading him coal to get the emeralds. And that's all that we have had right now. I understand the video was a little bit all over the place with data corruption, but I assure you that, like I said, this series is going to be just big improvement after big improvement, and I hope you guys join me along this journey. I can't wait to see you in episodes 3, and I hope you all have a great day.